Good morning. Today is February 20th, so guess what? It is Eva's birthday today. So I am actually in a rush, so I'm gonna bring some of my essentials with me. As y'all see, I do have on this really cute lip combo from Verse. I am obsessed, and it's actually very plumping. But I'm gonna take my book with me. I don't know what time she goes to lunch, so I'm just gonna wing it and see what happens there. And I'm gonna bring you guys along just to get a little snippet. Not too much, but I'm gonna show y'all what I got for my baby. I still have enough time. I'm gonna do a little outfit OOTD shorts right now, and I'm gonna bring y'all along. Look, this is what I am doing, as y'all can see. And yeah, let me do this OOT really quick, and then I'll show you guys what I bought. Okay, so I got done doing that. So my husband, he helped me go to the store today because he had to go back out of town to work. So we went to the store really quick just to get cupcakes because Eva was asking if I could bring some for her classmates. Normally, I just like to celebrate my kid's birthday without all the extraness, but since she likes when I do these things because it just makes her little heart happy, I went out and I got her some little Barbie gummies. I found this cute little Hello Kitty ramen spicy noodles. I know she's gonna like these so much. I also grabbed some cookies for my babies, so when they get home, if they want to snack on something before we have cake later on after dinner, then they can eat that. And then I forgot to get Eva's name, but it's okay. She wanted an ice cream cake, so I got her this one. They didn't have any bigger sizes, so this was all that I could get. So I just leave it in here for later on so that we could celebrate. I also want to decorate for Eva, but her dad really wanted to have that moment with her, so I might decorate later on with her sisters and just do a little something here at home and then FaceTime her dad so that way he can, you know, sing her happy birthday since he couldn't make it because he had to go back to work. So my thing is I have to probably collect a little bit of napkins here so that I could take to the school so that the kids, they could eat that, spend some time with Eva. I really did wanted to go and buy her lunch, but unfortunately that won't be possible because I have to go get gas, and then right now my tire situation isn't all the best, so I don't want to risk it. So yeah. So that's it. And by the way, look how good my skin looks. I put on the Verse tinted serum and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. My skin's been getting a lot better, but I'm literally obsessed. This looks super good and no filter. Hello everybody. I'm so excited. I want to show you guys a Target haul, so let's get into it. So this is a really quick Target haul. I did in fact email this brand, but I think they're so new that they're not taking any collaboration, which is fine. But I really wanted to try them out because they're cute. It kind of reminds me of like little girl type of aesthetics, and I wanted to try them out because since I have daughters and their brand is super affordable, I wanted to find something that was really good. So I went to my local Target. They had the display there and they had the different scents. Thank God that I was able to like smell all the scents and I didn't just go randomly, like I didn't just go impulsive buying and just buy all 4 of them, because if I buy something and I don't like the scent, I have to like stick with it. So I'm super happy that I didn't do that, but I want to show y'all the brand. So each of these is called Hello Daisy. They're super cute. Just look at how it is. I know it's like a woman fragrance, but you can also pair this like with little girls, like little girl aesthetics. Like, it's so cute. I love their packaging. It does have 3.38 fluid ounces, so you get what you need in this. And by the way, my favorite scent was this one and the yellow one, but when I smelled the yellow one, it did smell good, but then when I let my husband try it, he said that the yellow one kind of smelled more like alcohol, so I didn't pick that one up just yet. Maybe if I go again or I repurchase it online, I'll give it another chance and see if it does smell good, because I do like coconut scent. So I got this pink one for the girls in the shade Raspberry and Mint. So it's really good. It smells so good. It reminds me of the Bath and Body. I don't know the name to it, but it just kind of reminds me, because I used to spray it on my brats, and this kind of resembles that scent. So we're gonna be trying this one out. I might purchase maybe 2 or 3 of these, just because since I have 3 daughters, they're gonna probably use this up really quick. So that's that. They also have a deodorant spray. They also have a body wash. I didn't get the body wash. I didn't see it, or it was there, I just didn't pay attention to it, but I seen that they had the deodorant and I wanted to try it. And this is in the scent Raspberry and Mint as well. This one smells good. Now the yellow one is the coconut scent. The deodorant smell for that one is really good. So if you want to try that one out, you can. It doesn't smell like the alcohol version of that fragrance. Then last but not least, I immediately grab this body scrub. Literally, this goes for, I think, $5.99 compared to the Tree Hut, even though I love Tree Hut. But when I instantly seen this, how affordable it was, I had to pick it up. And by the way, the only difference about this one is that it is kind of open, so it doesn't really secure really well. That's the only bad part about the packaging. But other than that, it smells really good. This was the only one that I actually like out of all the other scents. This one was my favorite because, of course, I love me coconut, and it's an exfoliant body scrub. And it has, let me see, because I don't want to drop it, but the scent to this one is, I don't know. I'll link it down for you guys just to show y'all. But that's what I got from that haul. They're all affordable. They're like between $5.99, $3.99, and they also have lip balms, but those you have to like order it online, because I did see it. I went online and did my research on there. So that's that. The next thing I got, my first Frenchie spray, the blue one, of course. It was really good. My battery's about to die, so if I don't finish off here, I will let y'all know. But this one here smells really good. It's a little bit pricey, it's $14.99, but if you want to try something new, this is similar, better than Sol de Janeiro, if you were to ask me. And also her blue one, her blue fragrance smells good. So if you want to try out a perfume and don't want to spend too much and want a ball, this one will be a very good choice. And then last but not least, I had to stock up. And when I found out from my other content creator that I also follow, she literally told us that she had partnered up with not only Clean Towel, Clean Skin Club. And I was like, wait a minute, I ordered mine on Amazon and I got the little baby one just to try it out. I fell in love with it. So just to know that they are now in stock at Target, I instantly had to get it. It's super affordable, and for the price of it, $17.99, you cannot beat it. And this one is actually the Supreme, because the other one is the same exact price and it's the medium size and it's $17.99. And then the other ones are like between $11 or $5.99 depending on how you want it. But this particular is really good to remove all your makeup, and it's better than you getting the other ones that dehydrate your skin, messes up your skin barrier. Like if you want something that's gonna help not create bacteria and causes you more acne, it's this one. But that's all for my Target haul. I just wanted to share with you guys before my battery my battery dies on y'all. So that's that. Hope y'all enjoyed, and if y'all want more information, I will link it down. But that's gonna be it for my vlog. See you guys next time. Hello fam, here is another vlog for Sunday, which normally I don't do Sunday vlogs because that's when I'm busy with the fam, but I was like, let me just go ahead and vlog just to start the day and keep it going, be consistent with it. I already posted like 2 other videos, which probably tonight I have to edit the rest. Mind you, I have my kids in their room, my daughters, and I have to leave, so I have a whole bunch of stuff to do and I have a grocery run to do. So I was like, let me just go ahead and vlog because we probably gonna be going to the park, and I need to get me some water before it gets really hot because the sun is out, so it's gonna be a little bit hot. But I didn't put on makeup, just a little bit of some lip contour that I did myself. It's a hack, so if y'all want to see that, I will be posting it here on my shorts, so go check it out. The 3 things that I use for that combo, I use my favorite go-to at the moment is the Verse Gem Tinted Lip Serum, the Summer Fridays Vanilla, and Steve Laurent. This has always been my top favorite. These 3 right here are drugstore, high-end, but they give you the most prettiest pigment. Look. It almost looked like if I went and I got my lips done, but I didn't. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Y'all can come along. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. I woke up super rough today. I had to take some medicine, and there's a specific medication that is over the counter, by the way. But my husband, he always gets it. It's NyQuil. But usually medicines don't really make me sleepy or drowsy or anything like that. Like, I just feel when, you know, my body's getting better and I'm like throwing up all like the mucus and things like that. But this particular medicine really makes me sleepy, and I hate taking it because every time I take it, I wake up like if I ate like a whole load of fat, greasy food, and then I woke up so heavy that I don't even want to do nothing today. I was able to get a little bit of things done with the kids, and my husband was able to help me out since he's going to be in town, and I had to do like a couple other errands way before I got back home. So now I'm here and I'm going to be doing on some press-on nails. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I made me a little coffee. I am hungry, but I'm going to do it later because I do want to make me some chilaquiles. So I might show you how to make chilaquiles. It's really simple, really easy, and you can do it in a split second. And I've been craving it for the past like couple days, and it's only because I haven't did groceries and I bought like some of the stuff that I needed. But now that I have the stuff, I'll be able to get that done. And then of course I got this new pimple right here, but I'm not gonna be paying attention to it like that. Like, I'm not gonna let it get to me. I also added some ice cream inside my matcha. I know that that's crazy. Usually you're supposed to add it with the coffee, but I was like, let me just switch it up. And it tastes really good, by the way, because it's salt and caramel. I will be doing some content, so I'm going to be using these for today. They look super cute. My daughters were obsessed with them, and I was debating about doing this nail, but I was like, let me give it a chance. I don't know what is up with me, but I cannot talk today. But I'm going to give these a chance. I already buffed like half of my nail. I'm going to continue to buff it. I'm going to do the technique that Nina Poole did, because she says that if you want them to last longer, then you have to do it a certain way. And she said that first you need to apply glue on the nail, buff it out, put it on the nail, and then buff it again with the glue on top so it's nice and coated, and then reapply nail, like the nail itself, the nail on the glue, and then press it down afterwards, because I have to also like make sure that it fits good on my nails. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, you guys, so I finally finished. Ooh, look at my hair. It's looking rough. But anyways, I have my scarf on. I'm already at home. I don't know. I just found it cute. But the sun is out, so I do have to get ready and started on my content. But this is how they came out. They're super cute, almost identical to me, like practically getting my nails done. And it's so easy, less time. Well, a little bit of time, I'll say that. Like maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes. But I'd rather take the 30 minutes to do it myself than go for an hour and pay extra. So I'm so excited to have these. There was one in particular that I was struggling, and it's this one here. It kind of hurt a little bit. But other than that, it should be good. And yeah, I am obsessed with them, and I know my daughters are gonna be obsessed with them too. So now I'm gonna go and eat some breakfast, and then we'll come back and we'll chat it up. Can y'all really see me? I just did some content, and these are what I received. Super gentle on the skin, Korean brand, and I'm so excited to share this with y'all. Can't wait for the upcoming days to share my shorts about this new toner pad. Okay, y'all could see me halfway, a little bit better, but I did put that toner pad on and it looked really good. These are from breakouts that I had prior to the last skin issue I was having. They're clearing up. They just have like dark spots, which I am treating it with suntan lotion, which is SPF. If you have acne prone skin and you tend to have like dark spots and you're trying to get rid of it, I will highly suggest for you to just leave them alone, use pimple patches, and add sunscreen, because it makes a whole lot of a difference once you start adding sunscreen, and then all these little situations start to go away and you don't have no more dark spots. Even though sometimes, yeah, I have my insecurity days, I try to make the best out of it, and I don't like harp on my skin condition, and I don't, you know, get all depressed. I just live with it, and then I tell myself my skin's gonna get better. But another thing is like if you drink like coffee, matcha, your skin is going to sometimes react. And also if dairy is a part of a big issue with me, and chocolate, and I haven't been eating a lot of chocolate. Maybe 2 cookies I ate yesterday, but it wasn't as bad. How I always need chocolate. Now I kind of like leave it alone, and like I felt like the Holy Spirit tells me, instead of you eating chocolate, why don't you eat a kiwi or some fruit that you have in your fridge? So I've been doing that, and I've been eating. So far this has been getting better. Now this one here just happened to be popping up, but I am gonna probably put a pimple patch later on tonight. I'm just leaving it there because I did pop it early in the morning because it was ready to pop anyways. And this side, like always, my good side always ends up being a little nicer to me than this side. But either way, I love my skin, and you just gotta treat it. Sometimes when you're trying out different products, your skin is going to start to create hives, or your skin is going to purge because it's not used to certain products. So you have to really learn and do your research about skincare. It's very important, because if you don't do that, then you're going to have a very hard time learning how to understand your skin. I had to learn the hard way when it came to makeup, when it came to skincare, especially makeup. Makeup is one of the things that I've always used, and I never took the time to do my research back then when I started doing more makeup content. So when I would do that, I would always end up buying things just for the hype, the trend, waste money, and then I would never understand why my skin was always breaking out, and it was always because it had fragrance. Sometimes you have to know what is good for your skin, what is not, if your skin is okay with fragrance and if it's not. And I learned along the way that fragrance is one of the top #1 skin issues that I've always had, and I try to avoid it the best way as possible because my skin hates fragrance. Acne prone girly like me, or if you have oils around your T-zone area like me, because I do get combination skin, especially in the summertime. Like, you would think that I'm a dry skin girly, but no, I'm combination. And the last time I went to go see my esthetician, she literally told me that I was combination. I was so surprised because I literally thought my whole life I was dry skin girly, but nope. She told me that I was combination skin, and that is why it's very important. You still have to moisturize your skin so that you're bringing all that moisture back into your skin barrier, but it's very important to know what products to use for your skin so it doesn't look greasy. And the Pareto ones that I've always used here on my channel and I've always shown on my reels is what I always use on a day-to-day basis. Currently, I always use that. That is like the only skincare that I've been using for a long time, for years. You just have to do your research, find products. Even better, download the Yuka app. The Yuka app is really good because it shows you what products are good for your skin and what products are safe and what are very harmful for your skin. That is another app that if you're trying to go for the organic, natural way, I will highly suggest that. If you are a parent, a girly that's just trying to be very natural and healthy, that is a good app to try, because it's not only just for makeup and skincare, it's also for food or whatever you're inserting inside your body. Is very important to do a lot of research on, and you want to make sure that you know what you're putting so that you're aware of those things and you're not just putting toxin. And especially since I'm a parent, I'm always having to be aware, or if I don't know something, I'll just look it up and I'll see like what are the benefits or what are the side effects, like what can be going wrong. Because sometimes I like to go to the you know how they give the ratings and they're always giving like their ratings. I go on there and I read everybody's comment. You know, that's a little bit toxic and negative, but if you understand me and you know, if you go on there, you want to find a negative comment because you want to make sure, because 9 out of 10, some people when they give positive reviews, 9 out of 10, they're always doing that because they're either getting paid or they're getting something that's being free. And don't get me wrong, I have been a victim of that as well, but it sometimes doesn't feel right and I don't try to do that. So when I don't like a product, I tell the person like I didn't like it. I don't want to leave a bad review, but you're asking me for an honest review. So I mean, I'm giving you my honesty. Back then, brands used to up their game whenever influencers would, you know, get on them about products that they will release and it wasn't really good and it wasn't worth the money for consumers like us to go out and buy them if it wasn't good for our skin. So yeah, I do look at the reviews and I do see the negative ones because sometimes the negative ones always turn out to be correct. That's why it's very important to understand that. And that's why it's very important to be very minimalistic, but also learn to be more wiser when it comes to spending, because I have a hard time doing that. My husband knows sometimes I can go on a spending rant and forget that there's things that I need to first focus on, priorities. Even though no, like big issues, like big priorities, I always take care of that. I don't go overboard. But it's like sometimes when I know I don't need it and I still buy it, and then later on I feel guilty because I'm like, why did I buy this if I knew I wasn't going to work? I wasn't going to use it. That's why it's very important when you buy products, make sure that you're buying it because you know you need it and you know that you're actually going to use it. Don't buy something and then in return you bought it and it was a waste of time. Like for example, this here, I'm already feeling this is going out. Baby, this one here it's my new best friend and she's about to be leaving, but there's still more in here. So I don't want to go out and purchase another one until I finish it, because if I do end up buying another one, be in stock and I don't have to go out and purchase it in like 3 months. Like this product, so if I don't want, what I do is that I save and I save up and I think about what I'm gonna buy and know that is gonna last me for a very long time. So since I like this one and I know I'm gonna like the other 2 shades, I save up my money and I buy 3 of them. So when one goes out, I at least still have 2 and I don't have to think about buying any other purchases from Sephora or any sales that go on, because it'll help me save and I will have at least some in stock already to use. But I've been talking way too much. I'm gonna go ahead and make my chilaquiles so that you guys can see how I make it. I had to switch out my battery because now my battery just finished and it was going dead. So I'm glad I finished that. I do have to do a little bit of something to my skin, because my makeup, because I'm just not feeling it. So I'm gonna do a little concealer, blush, mascara, and then call it a day.